guys, and welcome to a new episode, or maybe let's say the very first episode of Unboxing at Midnight. So yeah, in this series I'll be just showing you random stuff I bought here and there, ordered here and there throughout the whole year. Yeah, it's already quite late because I had to work all day, and now finally I have time to film a little bit for you guys. As you can see, we have a very clean and nice setup here. Without further ado, let's have a look at the very first item, and it is this item right here. So from the form factor, maybe you can guess what we have here. It might be a starter deck, right? And yes, this one here is a starter deck. Let's get some scissors. And yeah, there might be sometimes duplicated items opened in this series. It is totally random. I have a lot of card orders to go through, and yeah, for you guys it's maybe just an inspiration what is out there in the OCG, and yeah, maybe you can find a card you really think is cool and you want to add for your collection. So just get yourself a little bit comfy and yeah, just enjoy a little bit of inspiration. Okay guys, let's pull this deck out. Getting closer, but still there's some more layer here, and you can see here, I can read it out for you guys here. Starter Dekki 2006 Mikaifu. So starter deck 2006, originally sealed. Yeah, Mikaifu, the last three kanjis here mean that something is still sealed, so not opened. In Japan there's also a lot of open sealed product for sale. It's quite common, but yeah, as long as you have these three kanjis over here, you can be sure that this has never been opened so far. And yes, we have a very interesting item here. I didn't know that this existed for quite a long time, so I recently discovered this deck here, and I just thought, why did you put Elemental Hero Blade Edge in the middle of this deck? Because otherwise it looks freaking awesome. Avian Breath Penetrix, Sparkman. Would have loved to see any other Elemental Hero than Blade Edge. I'm really not a fan of Blade Edge. You hear that maybe already. But yeah, still a very cool item. Haven't seen this one too often, not gonna lie. It's quite rare to see, at least. I don't know if it's actually rare or not, but yeah, recently or not recently, a couple of months ago, I found this on the internet for sale, and yeah, just thought let's grab this starter deck because yeah, I love GX as well. Really cool set. And I will try to find a card list so I can tell you what cards are inside, but I can already tell you ultra rare Shiokado is only one inside here, so there's just one ultra rare and there's only one deck. And in comparison to these decks over here, let me quickly grab a different deck. These are basically the first generation of decks, and these sometimes contain something. And here for the Pegasus one, for example, we had as a small extra the 3 Okoku Kado. I don't know the exact name here for them in English, but yeah, the cards you needed to enter the tournament back in the days. And yeah, this is an Elemental Hero deck, really cool for the collection, of course, for the sealed collection. And yeah, pretty excited to add this deck to my sealed collection. Okay, next up guys, we have another starter deck. Yeah, form factor is already revealing most of it, so I'm not going to make a big secret out of this. We have another deck here. Let me quickly unbox this for you guys. Again, now we have the starter Dekki 2007 Mikaifu. So the starter deck 2007, so 1 year later this starter deck here was released, and we have the Elemental Hero Neos here at the front, and I would say this choice is much better than the choice from the first one here we had with the Blade Edge in front. And of course we have the Neos Patience here, or at least two of them, and this Neos kind of looks parallel rare. Let's see if there's any information, and actually yes, Ultra Parallel Shiokado. So we have a parallel rare Neos. Very cool. Didn't know this card existed. Probably at this point I'm going to purchase one of these as a single because I really want them for my parallel rare collection. Also collecting a lot of parallel rares recently. Started a whole new binder on just parallel rares. Yes, and parallel rares actually aren't that common. They are still quite cheap, but they aren't as common as you might think, because back in the days you were able to get from one box either one ultra rare, one parallel rare, or one ultimate rare. So it's a 1 in 3 box card, a parallel rare back then. And yeah, this means they are as hard to get as ultimate rares and actually quite beautiful. So you should get your hands on some parallel rares as long as you can. Okay, next up we have a little bit of a different form factor. And yeah, real Yu-Gi-Oh! Enthusiasts might already know what kind of item we have here. We have actually a 5D set over here, and we have a sealed booster box of Absolute Power Force. Absoluto Power Force. Really cool. We have the Red Dragon Archfiend. Don't know the exact name for him in the TCG, but yeah, really cool. And the condition actually looks surprisingly well. Good condition. Of course, there are some scratches on the foiling, but still, this looks like an original seal. I mean, these aren't that expensive, so I doubt that people are actually resealing these. But yeah, you never know, right? There is crazy people out there. And yeah, seems to be a legit box. 30 packs, 1 pack 150 back in the days. Awesome. Of a 5D's Absolute Power Force display. This was actually the very first Japanese OCG booster display I have ever owned. So yeah, really stoked to have this one here in the collection. And yeah, we have one more over here. Open carefully the taping here, and I will just spoil it to you guys. We have a full box of Ancient Prophecy here. Ancient Prophecy with the very epic Ancient Fairy Dragon here on the front. A sealed booster box of this as well, 30 packs 150. And again, this booster box looks pretty damn flawless. No dents, even better condition than the one we opened before, the Absolute Power Force. So yeah, really happy to add these two to my collection. And of course you can now see the whole lineup here a little bit better. So yeah, we had these two displays here, and we had these two GX starter decks. I really hope you enjoyed this little midnight opening and you found some cool items for yourself, some inspiration. That would be great, and I will continue to post these kinds of videos in the near future. Thank you so much for tuning in, and if you enjoyed and want to see more, just leave a like and of course a comment for the algorithm. Thank you very much and see you very soon. Your bilingual duelist. Ciao.